Sub nerds. This here is my Flipper Zero with my Mayhem board. It's an ESP32 with the case that I put around it with this Mayhem board and a CC1101. Just have the regular camera on here. Memory card, all that good stuff. This Flipper Zero is a multi-pass. It's happy. I'm running Extreme, and it has many uses. Let me see here. It's the camera. Looking at the camera on this phone. Interesting stuff. Well, I need to do a little fixing of the software, but for what it needs to work for. Some of the accessories that I have for multipass here are a USB-C charger cable that works as a strap, a learning remote so that I can copy any sub-gigahertz codes to a separate remote, a flashlight, plug this into a USB-C port, and I have light, a flash drive, 128 gigabytes so that I can, have flash drive stuff, and a micro SD card reader for reading micro SD cards. So complicated. Then I have a RF field detector, wide sub for 13.56 megahertz for RFID readers, and 125 kilohertz for NFC readers. Works great. Protects wireless charges too, so when I'm trying to find exactly what to line up my phone to charge it, this works really good for that too. The thing that I use this for the most, though, is kind of, most of the GPIO stuff. As you see, there's a lot of pins here that I could use for that, but I'll show you really quick. That's something that I like to play with. This is a, I believe, a 24 volt, 12 volt laser. I don't remember. Positive, negative, PWM, connected to 5 volt, A7 and ground. Just go to GPIO settings, make sure that 5 volts is on. Apps, GPIO, and PWM, signal generator, PWM, and that is very bright. It's only 5 volts, so it's not as it's not nearly as bad. I'd probably have gone blind if I was pumping anything more than 5 volts into that right now. But as you see, I can change the pulse width and the frequency. Change the pin if I need to. But yeah, I like to use this to test out a lot of components and kind of debug stuff, work on stuff and whatnot. This makes it a little bit easier than having to, do a whole setup and everything. This makes it much quicker, much easier for when I'm tinkering with things. Like this here, let me see if I go to NFC read. Take this for NFC. It's not. If I go to RFID and read, go to sub-gigahertz and read Yeah. I never really liked this one. You can see the Sigma coming in really small, but I like frequency analyzer much better. You see each button has a different frequency. This looks much better on a computer running RTL 433 with the SDR dongle. Gives you much clearer understanding of what the buttons are actually doing. Which I guess I can show you on this here phone. All right, here's this phone. All ready to go. Okay. Okay. There we are. Here I have the SDR dongle here. The USB hub. Everything seems to be connected. We'll double check. There we are, right there. Okay. Okay, that's running. Well, if I take this, and we can see that coming in. Gives you a much better idea. See, that says alarm. This just gives me the frequency. That's the second button. Let's go with C and D. So obviously this is a learning remote, so I can change the codes that are in here by reprogramming it. So I come here and I find a random, let's go with the motion sensors. Hopefully one of these is 433. Yep, that's 433. Let's take a look. There we go. Yes. That way I can get a better look at what the signals are doing. Also the infrared. There we go. On the remote. There's this component tester here, which also has an IR thing on it. Let me see here. Looks good. Well, sometimes it works better than other times. You get the point. There's a lot that you can do with this, depending on your interests, which may vary. Yeah, there's the NRF24 module that you can use here to do mouse jacking with. I have, I think, 2 mice that can work with it, but, it's not very practical. Like I said, I just use it mostly for the GPIO so that I can, do stuff with components and whatnot, and use this to test components. So it all works out for me. But that's it. Thanks.